We've all seen successful real estate investors, and my friends, maybe you might be wondering, what are the traits of a successful real estate investor? Well, this video is all about it. I'm going to be sharing you top traits of successful real estate investors. Well, I've been at it for a while. I've known quite a few people that are also successful in their real estate, including yours truly, myself, and I've been studying them, not only from a distance, but some of them a little bit closer, wanting to know what makes them different. Obviously, wanting to improve myself. And today, I bring you top traits of a successful real estate investor so that you too do not have to figure it out, but you can learn from me because I've been learning them. And by the way, if you're also one of those real estate investors and you're watching this and you're successful, let us know what has made you to be successful and we can all learn from it. I'm going to jump into it. Number one. Well, I have seen that many real estate investors, especially those that are successful, they are good at numbers. Yes, I can't stress enough. Remember, this is real estate. That's number one. Number two, remember, this is investors. So they are doing investments. How do you do investments when you don't know numbers? Right? How much came in? How much went out? Did we make profit? That's what you need to know. My friends, if you're not good at numbers, you need to be good at it. Start learning. We all didn't know how to run Excel. We got into it. We all didn't know how to run formulas. Hey, we got into it. And now we are all running all these Excel spreadsheets and some other complex models and things like that, like pros. So you can do it. That was number one. Number two, and this is about my top traits, right? How I see successful real estate investors roll. Yes. Number two is that they are very good. I mean, very good at spotting opportunities, irrespective what they look like. So sometimes some of these opportunities, they may look like difficult problems. Sometimes these opportunities, they may actually look like beautiful buildings. Sometimes these opportunities might look like redundant buildings or land. But those that I've seen that are successful investors, they understand the before of that property. They understand the after of that property before it is. Yes, before it is. And they can now calculate what's going to happen in between, the cost of that, to unlock that money. That's what, yes, successful real estate investors. Right. My name is TJ. I've been doing this for a while now. Yes, doing property investments. And welcome to the show. If this is your first time of being here, it is a place where we generally just talk about investments, property, business. Yeah, so don't forget to like and share to other people, and also to subscribe if you have never subscribed. Point number three, or trait number three. Successful investors are good negotiators. So they are good at negotiating. Now, you might be thinking that negotiating is just about, something is worth 5 million. Hey, I'm going to put in an offer of 2 million. That's not in negotiating. Negotiating is a little bit more. What I see the successful real estate investors do, they might even give a full price, but they get something else. They might give a lower price, but they give something else. So it's negotiating. It's dancing. Like, you do that, I do this, but I'm going to get that. Right? So at the end of the day, I cannot stress enough what negotiations is okay. I didn't know how to utilize the skill before. I actually didn't have it. Like back in the days, like this skill was, good, right? But I started learning. So you too can learn. And if you have started learning, you can sharpen it somehow. It's one of those skills that I think that nobody should ever have enough of. We all need it. Number 4, discipline. And when I say discipline, you might be looking at me and say, TJ, what do you mean by discipline? Successful investors are extremely disciplined. They are disciplined in knowing when to buy. They are disciplined in knowing when to sell. They are disciplined in knowing when to wait. They are disciplined in knowing that this is a good deal. They are disciplined in getting funding. They are disciplined in studying. They are disciplined in connecting with others. They are disciplined in spending their time. They have a process in which that they are disciplined in, and for that reason, they are elevated. They become successful real estate investors. So discipline comes from many ways. You may be failing in a small area of discipline, like, I'm not even disciplined enough to run a 5 kilometers. That's okay. It's an area where you need improvement on. But those that are successful in the real estate space, I have seen they are disciplined in particular ways, right? So discipline is one of those things that is a trait for them. They are open to education. I see them reading books. I see them getting a coach. I see them getting mentors. I see them in the networking sessions. I see them reaching out to other people and say, hey, teach me this. I see them being vulnerable, say, I don't understand this. How does it work? Being open to education is one of those other big traits that I always see with successful real estate investors. They are hungry for knowledge. They are continuously learning, right? To improve their skills. So if you're wanting to be one of those successful real estate investors, maybe you need to start there. As you all know, I'm continuously learning. Kaizen. Improving myself. All the time. Yeah. Point number 6. They are learners of money. Right? One of the top traits of successful real estate investors is that they lend money. No, not lend money. No, they lend money. Wow, TJ, what do you mean by lending money? I see them lending money about how does money work, right? Is this the right area for me to invest in? How's the returns compared to? I see them learning about that. How's the market globally doing? They're lending money. How is our current economy? How is that impacting that versus that in the economy space? They are lending money. So my friends, lending money is another trait that I see those that are successful in the real estate space, they do all the time. And we too can do that. Like I did say, this year video is to share the secrets that I have seen, which are top traits of successful real estate investors. I've started doing some of these things. I'm seeing some of those investors doing it. I'm reading around it in the books. And my friend, I thought, let me share this with you. So if this information is helping you, subscribe. Get closer into the tribe. Let's all learn together and grow together as I go on to my number 7. I do think this one here is, I think it's the biggest trait in my view. They are very good with people. Yes, I'm talking about real. You be like, TJ, but real estate, isn't it bricks and mortar? Yes, it is, my friend. But bricks and mortar doesn't talk. Bricks and mortar doesn't put deals together. It's just bricks and mortar. Who does? It is people. Yes. So for this reason, my friends, basically what happened is that successful real estate investors, what they do is they are good in nurturing relationships. They have a pool of estate agents that brings them deals. They've got a pool of bankers that work with them. They've got a pool of deal makers. They've got a pool of contracts. They've got a pool, all of these people that they are talking to from time to time, creating relationships so that out of it all, right? They are managing people. They are good with people. They are good negotiators along the way of managing people. And the people create or make them to be successful real estate investors. My friend, this has been great. I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching. And if you know of someone else who's on the same journey with you, share with them this content. Let's get all of us sharp, educated, learn a little bit more, improving ourselves. Yeah, one day at a time. It is I, TJ. We'll check you out on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bam bam!